Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angels Stadium. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now, please welcome your
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Angels.
And the batter now, Sunshine Strawberry.
And all anyone can think about right now is her chase for that hitting streak record.
Ripped to right. And there's one down.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
Man at first, one away.
For the Angels, the catcher, number 33.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Worked to walk in his first trip to the plate. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Line drive, Adam in center field. One pitch and one out.
She was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if she gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Lucchesi, a tall lefty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Royce.
So 2 down, Sunshine Strawberry. The next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one.
Strawberry.
And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. She's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get her. She's in there.
Up next,
well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping her.
And I can't even imagine the pressure she's under. She's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody she comes across. And so for her to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know she's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Runner at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Kim under it. And that is the third out of the inning. The Twins with the lead, 13-5. So 2 down, Sunshine Strawberry. The next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 4 with a double.
Strawberry.
That's a base hit.
Find it.
So she gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
This could end it. This to third. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take game 1 of the series on the road. Strawberry strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Well, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. She's got better in her.
Sunshine Strawberry has moved into elite company, riding a 50-game hitting streak. Can she extend her incredible run today? It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Strawberry.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another one in her incredible season. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. And make it a 50-game hitting streak. Why not get to 50 with a homer? Everything she does is amazing right now, Singy.
You said it, Boog. Absolutely amazing. This is one of the most impressive things I've seen a hitter do in a long time. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. So up next for Minnesota, Ha-Sung Kim. Trying to bunt his way on. Tosses to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock. But he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
That's ripped. Base hit. Relay throw to second. She's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. She was so close to being in scoring position.
For the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan.
Strawberry stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here.
Yeah, Boo, get that girl an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
Liner, base hit. Teodosio coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 4-0, and their hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
First and second, 2 outs. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We're through 6 full. Angels 4, and the Twins nothing. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Two on, 1 out. Smoked into left, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag.
On your tag, you're out.
And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sunshine Strawberry. She crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. Her swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt she even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 5-0.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
First and second, 2 outs. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 2 outs. This to center field. Base hit! They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now batting Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
And that'll load the bases. So up next, Zach Neto.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Low takes it to the bag. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. It's the Angels 6 and the Twins nothing. Last chance coming up for the Twins. Strawberry was able to collect her 200th hit of the season.
And boom, this is a more impressive achievement than a casual fan might think. Fewer than 300 players all time have had even one 200-hit season. Hats off to her on reaching this mark.
Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Strawberry digging in. Big time pitcher, so she better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, she's got to pick a pitch and just go. No guessing, no hesitation.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping her.
And I can't even imagine the pressure she's under. She's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody she comes across. And so for her to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know she's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Base hit, the run is in. Fires to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
For the Angels,
Man at first, one away.
Number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. She blasts one out to right. Another one in her incredible season. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-2. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Bunting for a hit. On to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 4-2.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Liner caught it second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Strawberry digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Find the ball.
And a good start to the inning. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one lifted to left. Larnach settles underneath it. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 7.
Runner at first with 1 gone. Here's Joe Adell. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Grounded to low.
Come on, get out.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Zach Neto, the next to hit. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one smacked out to left center. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Strawberry stepping in now. 2 outs, traffic on the bases, hammer in hand, and all she sees is nails.
If she drops one in, this one is over, Boog. Big spot right here.
Well struck left field.
Extra bases, extra bases.
And it bangs off the wall. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Catcher can hang on, and it's 8-4.
Way back in 1930, Hack Wilson set the single-season RBI record with 191, and that stood for decade after decade until today. What an achievement for her, claiming the crown as the single-season RBI queen.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Runner on second, 2 down. Struck him out looking. Good job at damage control right there. 9th inning coming up. The Angels on top 8-4. Last chance coming up for the Twins. First and second, 2 outs. Matt Wallner will hit next. Swing, and he popped it up. That's the ball game. Strawberry was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 4 hits, 1 of them left the park.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 1 down. So in now for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry.
And all anyone can think about right now is her chase for that hitting streak record.
Strawberry wrapped out 4 hits in her last game. There's a swing and a drive.
Extra bases, extra bases.
That one hops against the fence. The relay throw. Not going to get her. She's in there.
Batting third.
Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping her.
And I can't even imagine the pressure she's under. She's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody she comes across. And so for her to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know she's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Runner at second. In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. His 14th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That one ripped right center field, and in one hops the wall. So a runner aboard now with one away.
Wow, that ball was hit hard. Good
Well,
job.
Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Come on, dig, you're scoring.
Strawberry around third, down to third, and she gets back safely.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Joe Adele digs in now.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
2 on, 1 out. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now Yohan Moncada. He goes down looking. Angels strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Man at first, one away.
For the Angels, the catcher, number 33.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. The throw won't get there in time, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground might be 2. And he can't come up with it. On the second, they get 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Strawberry steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
She knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Oh, look at the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Angels held in check. They're up 5-1. Strawberry extended the hitting streak in this one.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game she can feel really good about.
Sunshine Strawberry, such an exciting talent, already making an impact. She's not just playing well, she's showing all the signs of a future superstar. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A two-run blast. Another one in her incredible season. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
Boog, her plan was to hit the ball hard, and she was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out. Runners at first and second.
The catcher, number 33.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So two in scoring position with one out. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field. McNeil on the move. Makes the catch for the second out.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe.
Here's Joe Adell. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Kurtz steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Now to the bottom of the second. Angels 4 and the A's nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Max Muncy getting ready to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Batting over 300 so far this month. Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man at first, one away.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the
Strawberry.
umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop playing.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Zach.
Strawberry starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
The catcher, Shea Langoliers.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's a 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's the third out. The A's strand 1. Still way back. It's 9-3. Man at first, and now Sunshine Strawberry.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And she's gone yard again for 90th home run of the season. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Strawberry was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.